Join me on my journey to upgrade my Amiga 2000. My aim to install this beautiful ZZ9000 card, which turned out not to fit, didn't actually work first time. After getting it to work, I had to then sort out the problem of it not fitting. I decided to add more RAM, which went wrong initially. I managed to resolve that, and then I had to clean my keyboard. The ZZ9000 is an RTG card for the Amiga 2000, 3000 and 4000, as well as Ethernet networking and the ability to mount a USB Amiga drive. A ZZ9000 is a modern Amiga card using FPGA and ARM Cortex cores. In fact, 2 ARM Cortex cores and 1 gig of RAM. Does the Amiga still work? The first order of business is really to make space for the card. The ZZ9000 includes a flicker fix capability, so it connects to the graphics port using a long ribbon cable to the main card. This is actually showing us shut. This is because autoconfig couldn't find a space because our Accelerator card is using 8 meg on the Zorro bus. By changing the jumpers, i.e. removing jumper 12, I can make it use all 16 meg as local RAM, freeing up a full 8 meg on the Zorro bus. That got me thinking, I can put this 8-up card in, and that works too. So I've now got an extra 2 meg of fast RAM alongside the ZZ9000. Initially, I want to test this 2 meg of 8-up RAM because it's been in there for probably 20 years. The flicker fix capabilities are astounding. It's a beautifully crisp picture. So let's further demonstrate that. Here's Shadow of the Beast. And I hope you'll agree, the card itself is also quite pleasing inside the case. But we do need to address the fact that this card doesn't fit and I can't get a screw in. So we're going to have to strip the entire case down. While we're in here, we can solve some of the other problems, or hacks. You'll notice that the actual crystal on the Accelerator card is being held in by some cork. Now that's not ideal, and that's because the crystal falls out of the socket I put in. So the reason the cards don't fit is this bottom tray I created in the previous video is actually too thick. And that's because I've got a Frankenstein Amiga. It's a Rev 6 board inside a Rev 4 case. The Rev 4 case was never designed to have an undershield in it at all, but I do want some protection for the odd stray screw that will inevitably get underneath the motherboard at some point. So I've got a thin piece of plastic now which doesn't cause me the problem putting the cards in. Reassembling this, you'll see I've actually put a new socket in for the crystal. And turning it on and testing it, it would actually help if we connected the SCSI. SCSI connected, test 2, and we're all working. Here you see Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge 3 intro and demo. Again, just showing off the flicker fixing capabilities of the ZZ9000. I want all these backplates to be nice and clean, so I'm putting new black ones in. And there we are, all back in the case. I also need to clean my keyboard, just with general cleaning products, and then followed with a bit of isopropyl alcohol. Doing this hasn't retro-brighted it, but has improved it 100 times from what it was to something that I feel safe using. All back together, it's looking good, but we do need to explore RAM. We've got an 8-up card with only 2 meg in it. Now these chips aren't available. I did find a post, and this showed pictures of the card with 81C1000, which is fast page RAM, but apparently that's compatible. And I can buy these on AliExpress for £2 for 5. So I grabbed some while they were available, put them in, and it broke. This is just 4 meg, so I just put another row in and it didn't work.
Tag over the head, punch in the face I ever got. God damn it!
Turned out to be entirely my own fault. In installing one of the chips, probably without glasses on, I'd bent a pin.
Oh, well, that's all right then!
Putting in another 4 meg has got this card up to 6. To check that out, we're going to boot using my external Gotek drive into Amiga Test Kit and just run a memory test on our 8-up 6 meg region. Thankfully this memory tests all good. That's not everything for the ZZ9000. We still have the RTG capability, its networking capability, and its ability to mount a USB drive. We'll dig into those in a future video. We've got plenty coming up in 2024, including zip drives on an Amiga 500, an Amiga 600 build, possibly some gaming, and a job lot of Amiga 500s that need a lot of TLC. In the meantime, why not check this video out next? Thanks for watching. See you soon.